Welcome viewers to a new episode of Business Compass. Business Compass is the GPS for your business, and here every week we coach, we support, and we nurture our young entrepreneurs. This week on Business Compass, we're talking food, and we have a business in the studio, Sweet Temptations, founded by Miss Miriam Mensah. So very shortly you're going to meet Miriam, and we'll learn all about her business, what she's doing well, and what she can do better. I also have my experts already seated here. Mr. Kwame Jantwa, the Managing Director of African Energy Consortium Limited, who is also an oil and gas consultant. Kwame, welcome. And
Hello,
thank you for making time this week again to do this.
It's always good to be here.
God bless you.
Thank you.
We also have Mrs. Mona Quarte, a former Deputy Minister for Finance and the Managing Partner of BVM Advisory Services, and our own in-house finance guru. Welcome, Mona.
Thank you, Charlotte. Always good to be in your web.
Oh, you are wonderful, you guys. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking Sweet Temptations, and we'll meet our lovely Miriam Mensah.
My name is Miriam Mensah, and I'm the CEO of Sweet Temptation by Anike. I've been in business for the last 3 years. My business is about providing healthy, good food at affordable, reasonable prices for students and workers and people living around Medina, or why not, or the whole Ghana in the future. I love cooking, and I've decided to start this business also because I wanted people to eat healthy, and especially help the students to eat good food. We all know how it is to eat on campus, right? At Sweet Temptation, we offer the following dishes: assorted fried rice and grilled chicken, assorted spaghetti, the wraps. We have beef wrap, chicken wrap, and vegetable wraps. And also, let's not forget, Togolese food, ademe, goma, fitri, and one specialty from Benin, moyo. You know what it is, right? I remember when I started from the house and I was cooking for people, they would call me and I'll please they would please maybe 2 or 3 orders a day. I was really sad and down, but my brothers and parents encouraged me, and I started this place with just a table in the corner there. And today I'm here and I'm so grateful to God. Challenges in my business, oh God. Workers, they come and work for some few time, maybe 1 month at most, and they leave. The next challenge is delivery. Now working with Glovo, Jumia, and Bold Food, the challenges is taken care of. The last challenge, money, finances. Our business needs money every single day. You have to put so much more before you can earn that much. So we need the money to make it running. Coming to this program, I would like the panel to help me mainly with marketing, social media handling, working all alone here, handling markets, cooking and serving of customers, and the whole place does not really give me time to handle the marketing aspect of the business, which is supposed to bring me more customers. So definitely marketing. And the second one is financing. We need finance to make this place boom. And the food are nice and the people like it. So how do we expand if we don't get the money for that?
Welcome back, viewers, and this week on Business Compass, we're talking with Miriam Mensah. Welcome, Miriam. It's good to have you in the studio.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here with you.
Have you watched Business Compass before?
Yes, I
did. Did you learn anything?
A lot.
What did you learn?
First of all, that when you come here, you should be open-minded to learn and take those advice and work with it. And I saw how you were open-minded and you explained everything to the details to all the participants, and I really appreciate it.
So you're ready?
Yes, please.
You're ready to learn?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into the business of Sweet Temptations.
Yes.
How did you come upon this name?
Sweet Temptation is supposed to be, it started as a cake business, a dessert business. That's why we said sweets. And the temptation, when you see it, you will want to eat some
I
of
know
it.
that one.
So later on, naturally, I moved towards food because of my passion for cooking homemade food.
So you started with baking, but your passion is actually cooking.
Yes,
Do you still bake?
once a while.
Once in a while.
Yes.
Okay. How did you get into the food business?
Since I was a child, I loved cooking, and I've been cooking for my parents, so it was something that I was really passionate about. When I came to the university in Ghana, I have to continue with my auntie who was having a restaurant. And I realized that I can cook from morning to evening. I don't really feel tired or exhausted.
Oh,
I'm
fantastic.
happy doing it. So I was like, okay, this can be a business for me. But my uncles were like, how can you go to university and you go and sit in the kitchen and cook? It doesn't make sense. You have to get a white-collar job, which I did for some time. Then later on, my passion for the cooking brought me back to the kitchen.
We like that.
Thanks.
You found what you love doing.
Yes.
So how much money did you start this with?
Initially, I started with 10,000, but not in bulk, little by little.
Okay. And when did you start?
2018.
2018.
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, where do you want to go with this business?
I want to have a lot of branches in Ghana.
A lot of branches. When you say a lot of,
Yes.
how many branches?
50?
50 branches.
Yes.
Wow.
Because in Accra alone, I intend to have minimum of 20. So, out of Accra, Kumasi, and any other places. Because I want people to discover Togolese food. Everybody knows that Togolese, we cook good food, but how many times do they eat good food? And do we eat healthy food at affordable price? So,
So you basically want people to eat healthy food?
healthy food.
Okay.
And discover new food. Because some of my friends, when they come to Ghana, they complain that we only eat this particular type of food. We want,
So you want like a
more
variety of food.
varieties. So,
Okay, so what's your best seller? Of all the meals that you cook, what do people really like? What do they come back for?
strangely, assorted fried rice, something that I want to run away from.
Assorted fried rice.
My people still brought me back to it, assorted
Okay.
fried rice. But people enjoy their acheke and some grilled salmon.
You know, when you say just the word acheke, the Nzima genes in me just, they wake up immediately. Okay. I don't know about this 50 branches and 20 in Accra because,
It's a dream.
yeah, the dream is it to have 50 branches or to make a certain amount of money?
The money, yes, but my purpose also is to empower other people.
Okay, so let me
Because-
understand this. You would be happy to see signage with 50 branches all over Ghana, employing people even if they are not making money?
No, they would still make money.
Not necessarily.
No.
We need to be clear what the vision is.
Make money.
Make money.
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring Kwame in.
Over what duration do you want this 50 outlets? Have you given yourself a
The-
time?
The duration.
Yes. Between what time and what time do you want the 50 outlets?
Definitely, it will take me a lot of years, max, at least
A lot of
10
years
years.
is
You-
not a time
You
frame.
need to be precise.
10.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
Really? Why do you
10.
say 10 years?
Because let's be realistic with
Let's be.
how I'm going right now. I can only see myself opening 3.
How many branches do you
Branches
have
a year.
now?
Right now, 1.
1.
Yes.
Okay.
So is it quantity over quality or quality over quantity?
Quality.
Quality. So with you, the 50 branches, you can sustain the quality of your food.
Yeah.
And you don't think there could be a lot of hindrances in the way because of control and monitoring these 50 branches?
Yeah. For sure.
Hmm?
There will be.
Have you thought
Considering,
through
There will
this?
be.
considering the labor challenges you have yourself, because you
Yeah.
put it on here
Yeah.
that
Workers.
Inability
workers
to
is-
find
is
committed and
exactly-
trustworthy employees.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And this is in your one branch under
Yeah.
you. Now you're going to be finding trustworthy employees who are committed when you are not even there across 49 branches.
You still think it's possible?
If
Possible, yes. But
possible,
feasible?
yes. Because KFC did it. How did they do it? I need to find that formula.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So you haven't found that formula.
Yeah.
So why do you
because
think
is it-
you can do it?
But I know I can do it, but I just need to find the formula, and I need to find the right people that would direct me towards that.
Okay, so
Because-
you've come here for us to give you the formula.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Why not?
To start this your vision of 50, you've got to start with a business plan. Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
You have a business plan
Yes.
For
Could
the
you-
one branch.
for the one branch.
Why didn't you send it
Why
to
did
us?
you bring it?
She didn't request for it, but I have it on my phone that I can send it to you anytime.
Okay.
It'll be good to see it.
What
Sure.
are some of the things you've got in your business plan?
First of all, I worked on the location and the quality of the food and the price tag and the customer that I need, the type of customers that I need.
So you've got your vision in the business plan
Yes,
and
please.
how you expect to achieve that vision.
Yes,
It would be good to see what the business plan
sure.
says. The second thing I want to come to is that what's your legal structure now? What are you?
Sole proprietorship.
You're
Sole
you're sole
proprietorship.
proprietor.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's where you started from.
Yes, please.
Okay. And you think where you are now, you're a university graduate,
Yes.
where you are now is going to be sustainable for you?
Yeah.
You think the types of foods you have will sustain you into the next 10 years?
Definitely, I have
I
to
think we should
improve on
quickly
it.
ask her what you said. You've mentioned, of course, I remember a chicken, and then the assorted fried rice. What else?
Okay, we have assorted fried rice. We have vegetable fried rice. We have chicken wrap, vegetable wrap. We have potato chips, and we have our Togolese food, boma, ademe, and okro that we do.
Do you have
That's
a menu?
quite a range.
Yes.
Quite a range. Do you have a menu?
Yes,
Do you
please.
send your menu out?
Yes, please.
How
I
do you
do.
send your menu out?
I send it through WhatsApp.
Through
I
WhatsApp?
put it on my status, and I have a group of people, customers. Then I send it to them. Then they choose from it.
Okay, I think let me bring Mona in.
Okay.
Mona,
Thank
your
you,
initial
Charlotte.
comments. Yeah.
Yes, my initial comments are well done. You've actually identified a niche market, which is university students, because you talked about targeting the universities and having that group. And so you've delineated it. Now how to reach them, but at least you've delineated it. With those people in universities, those young people, of course there are few adults there, they are very health conscious. They're always at the gym, they want to be healthy, they are feeding their brains. So the fact that you are promoting healthy food is also another big key factor. I have a little problem with your menu as against the term healthy food. I'm hearing 3 types of fried rice. That's what is written on your menu. So I don't know what that means, whether it means 3 different things in the fried rice or whether in one package you get 3 different types of fried rice. Whatever it is, it's fried rice. It's got oil in it. Unless you tell us
Little.
different. So, okay, so you tell us something different. French fries, so. I was expecting more the acheke,
Salad.
which always excites Charlotte
Yeah.
and also ourselves. The grilled fish,
Yes.
the grilled chicken, the salads, the steamed vegetables. Those were the things I was hoping you'd. But you seem to also have many, as it were, not so healthy items on that list. Of course, you bake. I'm not saying it's not healthy, but maybe in the baking too, you may want to tell us whether you focus on healthy stuff, banana cakes, no fat cakes, and so forth. So the concepts, I think, needs a little more clarification,
yeah.
tuning, and honing on the healthy thing, because that sets you apart from
Exactly.
the others, from KYC and so. So not KYC, KFC.
KFC.
To-
Yeah.
from KFC and others. My last point is, Miriam, you talked about wanting to grow quickly, as it were, even over 10 years, 50. That's like 5 every year to do that. It is possible, and I'm glad you think it is possible. There are 2 ways. Either you self-finance and self-own all the 50 across the nation. And I can see you following the universities. It makes sense. The banks have done it. They follow the business. So you follow the universities. The second way is by franchise. Okay? So you need to educate yourself a little bit more on the franchise business. In order to do a franchise business, it means you're going to standardize the menu, how the food is cooked, So you cannot have people come in and cook what they like, but they'll have to cook. What I taste at Ho University, I should taste at Cape Coast University. The same, like a McDonald's University. This should be healthy food, sweet temptations, food. You know, you teach it that way. So there are things that go into creating a franchise. In that event, you'll be selling the franchise to people. They will invest their money. But you will do the marketing under one. You will check the quality control and the standards, and you will do the mystery shopping and ensure that they are keeping to. So I think that is possible, and we can talk some more about that detail. Congratulations on honing in that section, healthy foods.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Well, I'm not sure she's actually honed in.
No?
That's not my sense.
Okay.
Her concept.
Yeah,
In terms of concept,
no, I see the concept on paper.
Yeah, on
but
paper.
I'm not sure she's really
It's now time to
running
do
with it. So I
yeah,
think
to implement.
we'll take a break, and when we come back, I think I really am seeing an issue around strategy, differentiation and strategy.
Yeah.
So we'll come in and we'll look at your differentiation and the kind of strategy we think you should be applying. So viewers, stay with us. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back very shortly.
Immediately the product was actually introduced to me, I wanted to get on it, and that was the Gold Check account, guys. This has actually changed my business. So on the First National Bank app, you have the business toolkits that gives you all the information that you need to run your business, and whatever inquiries you have, they're always ready to answer. And that makes life very easy for me. And you have the in contacts that helps you access every transaction that takes place or happens. Now, point of sales terminal, I market wherever I go, and so I love to have that so I can take payment, especially with those who tell me I do not have cash. A bank that understands that you can start life all over again or start a business from scratch. Very keen on running it and making sure that you grow to the core. It's one you should look out for. My name is Jifa Bekwe-Gray, the CEO of Jifa Gray Creations. I recommend that you sign up to the Gold Check account from First National Bank for a great banking experience.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
Welcome back, viewers. This is Business Compass, and today we're talking with Miriam about sweet temptations. Okay, Miriam, I think Mona and Kwame have already started taking into the strategy. I'm seeing a lot of inconsistencies. So first of all, yes, you have the passion, but your market, your target clientele needs to be clear. And you said you want to sell healthy food to students and other customers. So the students are your primary target. And Mona actually showed you how if you really want to do the 50 outlets in 10 years, it's easy to carry through because you're following the universities and the other tertiary institutions. But your menu offering, I'm not seeing healthy options. And I'm not even seeing, even from your name, Sweet Temptations doesn't tell me anything about healthy. So there are inconsistencies right there. Is it that you want to sell whatever the students want to buy and just feed them? Or you really want to become the healthy option? Because like we said earlier, even on campus, there are students who want to eat healthy. There are students who have who are living with all kinds of health conditions and need to eat a certain kind of diet.
Lecturers,
And even
their
lecturers,
wives.
yes. So within that tertiary institution population, there are all kinds of demographics that you can serve. But we're not saying, you see, if you're going to be the healthy option, your brand name should speak to that. You yourself should speak to that. The menu should speak to that. The packaging should speak to that. Your labeling should speak to that. And then you should be doing a lot of education on why people need to eat healthy, even on campus, and why they shouldn't wait until they're off campus before. That's for the young ones, before they eat healthy. But we're not seeing any of that. We're not seeing any of this carried through. So yes, you have this big vision, and I'm not even sure KFC should have been your big target. That's not a healthy option. But there are healthy option food outlets that are just as big or as widespread, but they are healthy options. And if you were studying those ones, you would have probably known some of the things you're doing wrong in terms of your branding and, you know, going out there and educating. We're not saying all of that. So I see a lot of, and for me, that affects all the other things you're doing. You can't determine the right pricing because you're not even clear what you're doing. The social media skills, you're not clear what you're marketing. So you can't be saying, I'm selling you healthy food, and then you're offering me assorted fried rice. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Mona, you want to
Yes,
come in?
I really. So I had on my paper when I read your little concept, I said misleading when I saw your name, Sweet Temptations. And I asked you earlier, will you be sensitive? Will you be sentimental about it? If I don't like the name of your company.
Okay.
Because that is not what it is offering.
Yes.
At all. So we need to change that. Now, you are different from any other fast food. In fact, you shouldn't be considered fast food, except for the fact that you can deliver healthy food in a reasonable time. You must, like Charlotte is saying, be considered totally healthy. There's a difference. You are not made perhaps something someone eats every day, but you want to educate that this should be a way of life. So, for example, there has to be a connection with the Legon Hospital or all university hospitals.
Or even the sports activities
Yes.
or the keep fit clubs on campus.
That's right. Let's start with the hospital, and I'll tell you why. When people are just eating and putting on weight, they don't think anything about it. But when they become obese and their periods stop, and they stop ovulating, and they start having all sorts of issues, male or female, and they go to see a doctor or a nurse, the conversation is then had about obesity. Okay? And somebody in the hospital will discuss nutrition with them. It will just be discussed. You should be eating this and that. The next step is,
how do I get it easily?
Exactly. Because for a lot of people, it becomes a problem. Charlotte, excuse me, but I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I remember when Oprah really wanted to lose weight, she had a chef, and they cooked just the healthy foods for her.
Because
So,
you make that option available.
making it available. Other students have issues with diabetes, with bad cholesterol, and so forth. Again, this is a great place where you can be recommended. So don't see yourself as the everyone's fried rice place, but you who help. Now, word of mouth. How did you lose? You can even add weight loss.
Weight loss.
A lot of us want to lose weight. Young girls, old women, everything.
And
Where-
there are all
where
those
did
who
you
are doing
get the
these diet
meals?
plans and don't
Yes.
have the time to make the meals.
That's right.
If you're providing the meals to them, they'll buy.
I think in London, Kwame, correct me if I'm wrong, there are places that they can send you your 3 meals for the day. So they are monitoring your calories. And that's what I was hoping to see here, monitoring of calories with these. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you are sending this
Yes.
out. Miriam, you are going to be inundated. Your 50 branches will be easy. And you will be cooking simpler food. Not
Salads.
trying to
Yeah.
do some big banku and the names you called, the 3 names you called. And it won't be country anymore. It's about Ivory Coast or Ghana or Togo. It will be about healthy food and about living healthy. And a nurse or a nutritionist promoting your food for you as well. And you will also be able to supply into it. If it's vegetables, you know where you are getting it from. It's healthy, it's wholesome, it's well cleaned, you know. And so you'll be the go-to person. You
And
want to become the
your
destination.
social marketing, where you say social media is your challenge, yes, exactly, now
easier
becomes
then.
easier because
Yes.
you're talking something you know.
It's clear.
The difference it does to the body. There's a cause,
Yeah.
you know, so that drives you. Call me.
We're talking niche marketing here.
You're excited.
I've seen the light.
Yes, yes. You're talking niche marketing here. You're thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
The other thing you need to do is you need to attach yourself to gyms. You need to attach yourself to all these places where they do massages. You need to
Wellness
attach yourself
spaces,
to
yeah.
wellness places,
Spas.
so that people go, and if they need advice from them, oh, I don't know whether it's Sweet Temptations, but let's use Sweet Temptations now. Go to Sweet Temptations, or they can even call, you can deliver. You also have to find a way of having talks.
Yes.
You go out there, you need to set
Even
a
on
table.
social media.
Social media talks. Have what is it called? A blog
Yeah.
where you can market, you know,
Or even
Talk
selling
about
healthy recipes.
healthy living and all that kind of stuff. The good thing is that you are bringing in foods from a different country, which has health implications. Push it. You might think Ghanaians wouldn't want to try it. They will try it. You have Togolese people
Sell
here.
us weight loss, sell us health.
Togolese people have Ghanaian friends.
Yeah.
There's a mixture of marriages between Togolese and Ghanaians. They would look at it, niche market. Then once you do that, try to get into the embassies. A lot of these foreign embassies will go for your food. Try to market there. Use your capacity as somebody who has been to university to understand your business. You've got to understand the business to be able to market what you have. If you don't understand the business, because right now what it seems to me, you're following the trend of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your food isn't the trend of everybody. It's a specialized area. Work on that specialized area. And I'll give you an example. There are people in parliament who are overweight. You go there, you do marketing. It has to be said. You go there, you do. I'm using it as an example because it's a much bigger forum in there. You go there, you do the marketing, you tell people, you give them some of your food. They will send their drivers because they have the wherewithal to do that. That now goes to your location and the kind of setup you should have. It should be neat. It should be friendly. When somebody walks in there, they are walking in there because they know it's a good place to walk into.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
Selling healthy.
You need to show a different kind of atmosphere there.
You know, it will
than-
come from your,
Yes.
even the name and the brand.
name and
Everything
the
has
brand.
to be fresh and clean and healthy.
And healthy and delicious.
And the
And
next-
you know how to do
Yes.
delicious.
Yes.
And the next thing you do, you attach yourself to all these health, fruit, and what do you call it, companies. Let them bring into your
Smoothies.
smoothie and all that kind of thing. That you won't have to pay for it because you're marketing their product for them. You can even charge them for bringing it in. And within a short duration of time, you would see you expanding. Yes, I hear the vision of 50. Right now, don't look at the vision of 50. It's possible. Look at what you can do now,
the
immediately,
one.
the one, and then build from there. The major challenge you can have is your staff. Staff turnover in your industry can be high, but your industry, if you're going that way, is specialized. You've got to be able to train your people. You've got to be able to let the people understand exactly what you're trying to do. And you've got to wipe away this MD boss thing. You've got to wipe it away. It doesn't help
Hold
anybody.
on. Mira, what did you study at the university?
Political science and psychology.
Political science and psychology. Those two should really help you in terms
can-
of
you can
understanding
speak- you
the
can
people you
speak-
are working with.
Yes, you can speak to the politician.
And also you speak 2 languages,
Yes.
Yes.
which is very important. Okay.
Yes.
That's really important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
You
don't,
actually have stuff you're not using.
yes.
Yes.
I don't know whether this will help, but I know that in Ghana there's a huge demand for it. It can be expensive. Fried snails.
Is that healthy? We're
It's
selling healthy, fried.
Yes,
Grilled
yes.
or
No,
fried?
grilled. You can grill it.
You can grill
You
it.
can grill it.
Let's grill it.
With
then.
snails, you get a lot of calcium out of it.
Yeah.
It's good for the body. You add it to your menu. You see how it would expand.
But you see the way Kwame did it. He didn't just add it to the menu like you were doing. He starts with the health benefit,
health aspect,
a lot of
yeah.
calcium, and that's how you sell
That's how you sell
yours. Start with the benefits.
it. So look at those things. Mushrooms.
Because
Good
when you
health.
told us all the things you were offering,
There
not
was no-
once did you mention the
exactly.
health benefits.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Health benefits key.
Yes.
But you've got to be able to
your
market it in
driver.
such a way that, you know, when you're sleeping, you can even talk about it. But the other thing, you've got to be able to train people to do it the way you are doing it. When they sleep, they can talk about it. And then you've got to be able to sustain them.
That's right.
I like working with women. Why do I like working with women? They are more loyal. They like to stick to what they know best, and they would help. I don't know woman to woman. But, you know, where you have
that's when the
sometimes,
challenge-
yes,
it's even better.
but it's
No,
even
it
better.
shouldn't be.
It depends on how you handle them.
Okay.
With the men, you tend to find out they're with you for a while, they learn everything, the next thing you see, they're
He's
opening their
selling his
own.
own. Yeah.
So you've got to be very circumspect how you put people in. And then if you know you're doing well, because you said what, you made 10,000 over the year, please give some of your workers a bit of shares in your company. It works.
Yeah.
It works well because they feel it's theirs,
It's part of them.
and
They're
they
part
would
of
work
the team.
to your benefit. Yeah.
I'm not sure about the shares though, but you can
We'll
give them
find
some
some
bonus.
incentives.
Yeah,
Some bonus.
incentives. Yeah, maybe some bonus.
I've seen challenges with the shares as well.
No,
I mean, there's
it's
no
incentive,
there's
but
no,
not
yes.
necessarily.
Okay, we'll take a break, and when we come back, maybe we need to hone in on this employee thing.
Exactly.
You did mention training, and
Yeah.
I think that may be a key for it because you say you have a challenge with finding committed and trustworthy employees. Okay, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at the HR issues.
Immediately the product was actually introduced to me, I wanted to get on it, and that was the Gold Check account, guys. This has actually changed my business. So on the First National Bank app, you have the business toolkits that gives you all the information that you need to run your business, and whatever inquiries you have, they're always ready to answer. And that makes life very easy for me. And you have the in contacts that helps you access every transaction that takes place or happens. Now, point of sales terminal, I market wherever I go, and so I love to have that so I can take payment, especially with those who tell me I do not have cash. A bank that understands that you can start life all over again or start a business from scratch. Very keen on running it and making sure that you grow to the core. It's one you should look out for. My name is Jifa Bekwe-Gray, the CEO of Jifa Gray Creations. I recommend that you sign up to the Gold Check account from First National Bank for a great banking experience.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
Welcome back, viewers. We're still on Business Compass, and we're still talking healthy food with sweet temptations. So you were talking about finding committed, the challenge with finding committed workers.
Yes.
And Kwame mentioned that the kind of workers you need for the direction we're kind of steering you to should be well trained. And I was just wondering, doesn't that create a unique opportunity for people who have studied nutrition or catering for you to pick them from that point?
That's right.
And hire them, or they come and do like the internship or whatever with you, national service, because you're going to spend that year also training them on actually making meals that are healthier, you know, in terms of the whole healthy option. That may actually help you with the challenge of committed workers. Once they are committed to the cause,
Yeah.
then they stay. And if, like Kwame was saying, if you don't do the boss lady attitude, then you're all growing and you're all learning together. And that can give you a stream of committed people who want to learn because they are passionate about nutrition. It's not just about making food and putting it out there.
And actually, Charlotte, they know about nutrition. They're educated
Set already, yeah.
So they know. So like how Kwame came up with these snails, they will also suggest to you things that you can add or better ways of cooking certain items. So there'll be partners, even though there'll be interns, and many will stay on. But they don't have the capital to start up a business. Some of them may not even be bold enough. Now you have this labor force that is coming. I'm sure you're thinking, how much will I pay them? You will make enough money to pay them if you're using them. Okay. And I'm thinking that once you have a strong labor force, you'll be
knowledgeable,
cooking,
passionate.
knowledgeable. They know what the background should be, what should be in there. I mean, we spoke to a gentleman who makes yogurt. He surprised us with his in-depth knowledge. He
Of
did
the products,
biochemistry,
the benefits, yes.
biology, whatever. And he just knew his stuff. Okay. And when we asked how does this affect the human body, he knew it all. So you will have workers who will be delivering food for morning, others for afternoon, for evening. It may be a combination. You may be running a shift. I mean, I can see this big group where people are coming in and going out at different times. So if some of your workers today didn't want an afternoon shift because their child was closing from school and all that, they could pick another shift. So you have more, those who want to come even at night, to come and just cut up vegetables. You can have even university students who take part-time job, just cutting carrots and and leave it. Prepping food for you to cook so that when the chefs come, they come in. It makes it easier. It even makes those chefs happier. But if they come to now cut onions and they hate it. Now you're saying it. So you see,
I like to cook like that too. Everything is ready.
the opportunities are endless, and we can talk about some.
Let me add this too. You need to be sustainable, and where we're directing you to, you probably also need to go back to school.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Because
okay, at least get some training.
Yes, you need to expand your product base. You need to go back to school to understand this whole area, because you see, don't ever underestimate the foreign market. You see, we eat in volume. They eat little, but good quality. That market is huge, especially where health food is concerned. So you need to be able to understand what kind of food, what kinds of foods can I add to what I have to service the foreign markets. And you find when they are having all these, their dues in the embassies, and they'll call you and you have to go and do the food for them. So keep that in mind, and you need to know when that is possible. The other bit you can also look at, if you can't do a full-time thing, you can do an online thing, you can do a part-time thing. As the years go on, you twin yourself with companies abroad and you get new menus in. That is how you'll be one step ahead of your competition, because there's definitely going to be competition. Sometimes your competition is foreign. Your competition isn't local. You get local people, foreign people coming in, set up shop here. You need to be part and parcel of that kind of thing. Join associations like AGI, the commerce people, so that you can also get to know what others are doing. It's very important. The key isn't to make money. The key is to give quality. That quality will bring the money out. You've got to be able to move quickly. Because, as I said, you're smart. You've been to university. Don't only stick to what you know. Open your mind.
Charlotte, let me just add an important thing. You know, you spoke about our local foods that have all the leaves in them, the greens. Those are important things. It would be nice if you did some more research on our greens, the dandelion, how it's used, whether in sauces, whether as a tea, the moringa, because like Kwame is saying, a lot of foreigners are starting to look at our forest and look at the things that we eat. I mean, the past Ghanaians didn't eat cassava leaf, hibiscus petals, all these things. They were not part of our diet before, even though they were available, because we had become so, colonized to be eating things that come from Asia and all that. This is your time to show us the things you mentioned. These are healthy vegetables and leaves, and using them in exciting ways. Many times our food doesn't look nice.
Yes.
It tastes nice, but it doesn't look nice. How do you turn it
Present it.
around
Yeah,
and make it? How do you
plating.
make contomere look appetizing? How do you make okra stew not look slimy and awful, but look nice and sweet, and that even a foreign person can eat?
But
But
have you
more
seen, there have
importantly,
been a few images
on
recently
healthy.
of
Yes.
people who are turning, it's like
They're
the
really
okra that went to
presenting.
Harvard, those ones.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's a very big part. Look, research local herbs, local leaves and vegetables, and see how to use them. So you're not importing.
You've heard of the chef, something Oliver.
Jamie?
Jamie Oliver. And you've heard of the other lady whose father used to be,
Nigella?
yes, Nigella.
Nigella
Yeah,
Lawson.
those are
Yeah.
our British chefs.
Those are British. Look, you know what they do? They take vegetables, they take ingredients, and they do their own thing with it.
The creates.
They create their own thing. Create your own things with the Ghanaian food, which is different.
But actually, no, that's one of the things I was going to tell you about. If, when you mentioned KFC at the beginning, like the thing about franchises that work is that they always have one thing that
They're
they are
specialized in.
identified with that is special to them. And that's what they sell in different locations, whether it's the people who do like the eggless
Yes,
cakes
it's the
or
same
something.
thing.
But it's something
Standard.
special that only they know the formula. So what is the unique thing that you're bringing to the market? I think that's where Kwame is also trying to direct you to. You must come up with something that you own
You own. It's you.
and speaks to all these things we're talking about that you can carry to all the 50 locations.
And whatever the case, if somebody tries to copy you, you
It
know
won't
it
be the
better than
same.
them. It won't be the same. So, you got your work cut out for you.
I think in the area of pricing and social media skills, those are skills that you can purchase. I mean, if you have a good accountant, he can tell you exactly what your costs are, what your overheads are, and you can determine your price vis-a-vis the competition if you have any.
But I found it strange
Okay.
that
Yeah,
for a small
you're just not
business,
working on it.
she had an accountant, but you know social media is your challenge and that's where you want to play and that's where your clientele
Those
is,
are
but you
skills
don't
you
have
can
someone,
purchase.
no, but you're not recruiting that service.
You
But you're
can get
recruiting
it.
an accountant. For the kind of numbers you're calling, you can do your own bookkeeping.
Yeah.
You don't even need an accountant.
So buy the skills that you
Yes.
need, whether on part-time basis or full-time.
And again,
let
the
it work for you.
universities,
Yeah, the students
social media should
themselves.
not be your problem. You'll find people who are willing to do that for you part-time to support their education. You can get that skill easily.
Easily. So Charlotte, I think just to extrapolate from what Kwame was saying, look at some of the foreign chefs. You are not going to copy them dito, but what they do, you can pick local products and do similar with it. And you can introduce something that before we never thought could be
Possible.
part of a savory meal.
But we
And
never
you
thought
would
we
now
could
do
have
it.
fufu from cabbage
Yeah.
until recently.
We never thought of that. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
the keto
unheard of,
program.
actually. How can we even bring chocolate into savory food? We've never thought about that. So you can be
I
a
think when we come back,
trailblazer.
would look at those things, all these local things, and how you can turn them around and create some distinct advantage. But for now, we need to go and listen to Coach Bell in Coach's Corner. So please stay with us. Let's go listen to Coach, and we'll be right back here.
Hello, this is Coach's Corner on Business Compass. I am Coach Bell. Tonight we're going to continue our chat on the importance of board of directors to your business. Why do you need a board? First, you need to leverage on their skills, experience, and expertise. Your business may not have all the skills and expertise needed to operate effectively and continuously in an ever-changing environment. A board of directors helps your business fill the gap. The board provides policy and strategic direction, while your management team focuses on the daily operational activities. Second, the existence of a board of directors facilitates good corporate governance system for the business. Their independence of management ensures that they act only in the best interest of your company. Finally, an effective board with members of integrity helps position your business as credible and trustworthy. There are two types of boards you can choose from. First, a board of advisors, which is a less formal and provides advice only. Its members volunteer their time to help mentor and guide you to your goals. This is good for early stage and small sized startups. The second type is the formal and fully mandated board with the power and fiduciary legal responsibilities to perform on behalf of your company. This is good for full-fledged companies. Remember, an effective board is an important asset for your business. Your success or failure as a business depends on it. That's it for tonight. See you again next week. Stay safe.
Thank you, Coach. That was a good one. And we're back from Coach's Corner. We're still here with Miriam on Business Compass. So, Miriam, we've thrown a lot at you. It's a lot of new stuff.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Let's say that I'm excited.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I love challenges and I like to be directed too. So this one, you've given me direction. Now I can see clearly.
You know,
what
that's our
I was
business
doing.
compass. We
Yeah.
give direction.
I've seen
Clarity.
what I'm doing wrong, and I can see how far I can go,
Okay.
and what I can bring on board to make the difference. So
Okay.
I'm ready to work on it.
You're ready. That's wonderful to hear.
take the challenge
Okay.
up.
Is there any other area you want us to address?
Right now, I think you've said it all.
You've said it all.
Yeah, except like I start this new adventure, and if there are any other challenges that comes my way, then
You'll
I
come
know who to
Well,
call.
we'll
Definitely.
be here. We'll be here, and we'll be happy to help you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give you a reminder. What should we give her?
Before you go on, there's one thing I would want to clarify with you.
Sure.
Finance.
Yes.
You're okay with finance?
Yeah.
You are.
No, she knows
You
now
said-
how to make the money.
Yes. So now,
I mean, when I say
you-
finance, the input, what you need to get this business going, you're
Yes.
okay with it. You
Yes.
know where to get it. You know
Yes.
how to handle it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
No, Miriam is ready.
She's ready.
So, what is it? Is it goals that were not clear? Is it strategy? Is it KYC?
Vision.
Vision, eh? The issue was the vision.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Vision.
I don't see a vision track.
Right there,
Right there.
I can
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
Look at you. You can see. Look at you. Now you have vision.
Yeah, I can see clearly.
Okay, let's pass it down. No pointing there.
Nice.
You got your vision.
Thank you. No.
You're ready.
Yes.
I feel it actually. I actually feel that you're ready. Okay,
I'm very
any
ready.
last piece of advice for Miriam?
Yeah, Charlotte, I would like to say that I think today there's been a paradigm shift
Yeah.
for Miriam. She thought she was in a certain place,
Yes.
but she was actually just circling.
Yeah.
Now she's gone in and she can see what can be done, and it's an endless opportunity.
Yes.
And you can become a go-to person, which makes you feel good, because then you are assured.
She now has a course.
Okay, so now your vision can become clearer. You can feel confident to either borrow or invest more savings, or ask your parents or whatever to invest more, because you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Business Compass has given you the GPS to get to where you need
Yes,
to get to, you know, in every aspect of your business. So I just wish you well.
Thank
And
you.
remember that it's planning is cyclical. So if you get to a point where you need to discuss again, we are here.
Yeah.
Your independent advisors are there. Have that conversation all the time. The world is dynamic. Things change all the time, even in the health sector or healthy food sector. Things are changing. Keep up, research. Whilst you are providing the service, be also doing research, and education is so important. Educate, blog, talk to university students, have a day where they come and sample your food and you talk to them about
Get
all
out there,
those things.
yeah.
Get out there. It's not about hiding in a kitchen. You are more than just, you're not an executive chef, not a kitchen chef. You know, you do more than just cooking. You also talk about what you're cooking, what it entails, and how it will benefit a lifestyle.
Awesome.
The other thing I will add to what Mona has just said, please go read about the AFCTFA, the
That's his pet.
AFCFTA,
That's his pet project.
Because it's new.
the African
And it's definitely.
Continental Free Trade
Act.
Area.
Okay. Yeah. Free trade area.
1.2, 1.3 billion people in Africa. Right now, the headquarters is in Ghana.
Okay.
And most of the African countries are looking to start here in Ghana. You get French people coming in, you get all different nationalities coming in. It is an area you can make some good returns.
Yeah. Health tourism. You already know about tourism.
So look into that. Read about it. Go onto the net. Read about it. The other thing I'll also suggest to you is that research.
Yeah.
Research foods that the health industry is doing around the world. See how you can bring it in and add value to the local ingredients we have. And try as much as possible to make the foods that you're going to do known to the public. You never know where that will take you. One of these fine days, I can be sitting in my old hat and say, I help that company. Maybe
I will be bringing you lunch.
maybe bring us lunch. And we are here.
Yes.
We are here to help you out.
Yeah.
So
Thank you very much.
keep it up.
Dear Miriam, it's actually been very wonderful having you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, now you have everything you need to flourish as an entrepreneur. You have the passion, which you already had. Now you have a course.
Yeah.
You've been told about the need to constantly learn so that you can pass on that new learning onto your clients, and also train people so that you're passing on that knowledge to another generation. And even most importantly, you have a vision. Now the vision is clear. And you can't succeed in business without the vision. So we're excited, and we know that you'll come back.
Yes.
And we're going to hear
Very soon.
good stories about
The
how it's
transformation.
not going to be easy. Executing the vision is now the challenge. And that's where you need to go back to your planning.
Yeah.
You know, planning, reading, researching, but you'll be great. And so viewers, if you've been watching and
Thank
you're
you.
like Miriam and you're sitting there, you're struggling in your business, you are not really clear where you should be going, what direction, what you should be focusing on, send us a 1-minute video to 026-300-5055, and we'll be very happy to respond and give you some guidance, or even better still, you'd be sitting in Miriam's chair and getting guidance. That could have been you, but you didn't send the video. So thank you for watching. Thank you, Fiducia Services Limited. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Kwame. You guys are absolutely the best. And thank you, Miriam, for coming.
Thank you,
My
too.
name is Charlotte Osei, and it's been my pleasure to be your host.
I'm Miriam Mensah, and I own Sweep Temptation. Today, I've learned that I have to re-strategize, especially review my vision. Vision means to me a new direction, a new purpose, and a new adventure that I'm ready to face no matter what happens.
Hello everyone, my name is Mona Kwote. I'm glad to come back to you with another business tip. Today we'll talk about creating wealth or making money, because money pays for all the things that we need. In today's world, we know that we use a lot of technology, and therefore let's look at some disruptions, meaning doing the same things but in a different way where we apply technology. So let's look at some of the conveniences that we need. For example, recently we saw taxis being disrupted by having Ubers, Lyft, and so forth, by applying technology and making it even easier, services as it were, to come to your homes or places of convenience. Let's think of other ways that we can make our goods and services convenient for others using technology, whether it's through delivery, whether it's sewing and getting it to them, whether it's using robotics even, and then of course digitization, how we get paid for things. Let's get our creative juices running, and let's have some ideas on what we can do to disrupt the business world and create wealth for ourselves. Thank you, and see you again soon.